great things can happen for the peace and stability that we all want in the Middle East. There has been enough suffering, death, and destruction. Let it end now. Thank you. God bless you. Thank you. Secretary Pompeo is right now going to North Korea. He will be there very shortly in a matter of virtual, probably an hour. He's got meetings set up. We have our meetings scheduled. We have our meetings set. The location is picked, the time and date, everything is picked, and we look forward to have a very great success. We think relationships are building with North Korea. We'll see how it all works out. Maybe it will, maybe it won't. But it can be a great thing for North Korea, South Korea, Japan, and the entire world. We hope it all works out. Thank you very much.
Are the Americans being free? Are the Americans being free?
Are the Americans coming home with the husband?
We'll all soon be finding out. We will soon be finding out. It would be a great thing if they are. We'll soon be finding out. Thank you.
What message does this send to North Korea, Mr. President?
There has been enough suffering.
I want to say Brakataya Hawa, Brakataya Shai, Brakataya Hawa, Brakataya Shai, Brakataya Hawa, Brakataya Shai. First and foremost, want to give our praises and honor and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders who rule with our great milestone, and a blessed sanitation to the Akyams in the four corners of the earth to pushing the gospel in sincerity and truth. Shalom. This evening, I want to do a lesson on this video. To show the proud and the pride of these people, these Edomites, you sign a sanction on Iran, and you say this is gonna make America safe. These people proud, these devil proud. That's why these devil gonna be destroyed, because they feel, you devils feel that you run things. But no, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua is who give you devil this power, and he gonna take it from you. And you can see the proudness in this devil. You can see the proudness in you. You sign a piece of paper and say this is gonna make America safe. When the Mosai Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua say America gonna be destroyed by thermonuclear fire, right? And I saw the woman asked if this is gonna make the American people safe. America gonna be invaded by Gog and Magog, Russia, Iran, Libya, Ethiopia. These nations gonna invade America, right? You devils proud, right? You devils super proud, right? Let me get some precept. You devils proud. A matter of fact, let me read this before I get a precept. And this came out yesterday, right? This was the RT News, right? Just let's load up the, yeah, these devil proud, right? This is President Donald Trump. This is the RT News. So it said President Donald Trump take U.S. out of Iran nuclear deal, and this was on the 8th of May 2018, right? I just want to read this article. This piece is with the Iranese MC, right? It said Iran, U.S. violating the deal, right? It's on Sunday, Iran warned the U.S. against breaking the deal with President Hassan, right? He says saying that if the United States leave the nuclear agreement, you will soon see that they will regret it like never before in history. Right? It says Speaker of the Iranian Parliament, right? Salakia, right? Ali Larijani accused the U.S. of falling short of its obligation as the signatory to the landmark agreement, noting that it seems you can only speak with the Americans in a language of force, and there is no other solution. So these nations ready, right? These nations ready. So America break the treaty again. They be known of breaking treaties, right? These devil, right? So the woman asks if if this gonna make America safe, right? But you Edomite, your time is up, right? Your time is up. This is Job chapter 5 verse 4. His children are far from safety, and they are cursed in the gate. You devils are cursed. Neither is there any to deliver them. So you so-called white people gonna be destroyed, right? You so-called white people gonna be destroyed, right? There's no safety, right? And these nations gonna invade. These nations gonna invade America. Let me just get this precept to prove that. They're gonna invade America, right? Ezekiel 39, I think it's verse 8. Ezekiel 38 verse 8, right? And this is with Gog and Magog and his allies, right? This is Ezekiel 38 verse 8. He said, after many days thou shalt be visited. In the latter years thou shalt come into the land that is brought back from the sword, and is gathered out of many people against the mountain of Israel, which have been always waste. Salakia, I think I gotta go up some more. Salakia, right? You see on Wallet Village. Let me see. Can, right? Let me start from I could continue from verse 8 here. Ezekiel 38 and verse 8. He said, after many days thou shalt be visited. In the latter years thou shalt come into a land that is brought back from the sword, and is gathered out of many people against the mountain of Israel, which have been always waste, but it is brought forth out of the nation, and they shall dwell safety, all of them. Thou shalt ascend and come like a storm. Thou shalt be like a cloud, like a cloud to cover the land, thou and all thy bands, and many people with thee. So there's Russia and she allies, and Iran gonna be part of that, right? So like if you read up to if you read a couple of verses up, like say from verse 1 to 5, you can see Persia, and Persia is Iran today, right? So Iran gonna be with Russia, right? So like you, right? Verse 10. Thus said the Lord power, it shall also come to pass that at the same time shall things come into thy mind, and thou shalt think an evil thought, and the evil thought is invade America, right? And thou shalt say, I will go up to the land of unwalled village, which is America. I will go to them that are at rest. The America at rest. Because look what's going on in the Middle East with these different nations like Iraq, Syria, Afghanistan, Lebanon, these places always got war, right? So the America at rest that dwell safely, all of them dwelling without walls. America's unwalled village, and have neither bar nor gate, right? To take a spoil and to take a prey, to turn thy hand upon the desolate place that are now inhabited, and upon the people that are gathered out of many nations. All nations dwell in the land in America, which have gotten cattle and goods, that dwell in the midst of the land, right? So these nations are going to invade America, right? And the most are going to destroy you devils, because you saying that you sign a piece of paper and you saying this going to make America safe, this going to protect America, right? But this is really Heavenly Father say for you, right? This is Isaiah 47:1. I'm going to skip through this chapter, right? I'm going to skip through Isaiah 47:1. It said, come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon. Why the Most High call them virgin daughter? Because they were never touched. That's why he call them virgin, so they're going to be touched, right? Sit, he says, sit on the ground, there is no throne, O daughter of the Chaldeans, for thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate, right? The land of opportunity, right? It is called the land of opportunity, right? Most I say thou shalt no more be called tender or delicate, because you're going to be destroyed, right? Jump down, let's skipping down, jump down to verse 5. He says, sit thou silence and get thee into darkness, O daughter of the Chaldeans, for thou shalt no more be called the ladies of kingdom, right? No more called the lady of kingdom. Jump to verse 7. And thou saidest, I shall be a lady forever. This we signy people say, yo, this gonna make America safe, right? This proud, this prideness, most are gonna destroy the pride, all the pride, the most are gonna destroy, right? He said, and thou saidest, I shall be a lady forever, so that thou didst not lay these things to heart, to your mind, neither didst remember the latter end of it. Therefore, hear now this, thou that art given to pleasure, thou dwellest carelessly, yeah, because you give transgender rights, right? You got abortion, open different facility for women go and murder the seed, commit abortion, right? You enslave the Hebrew Israelites, the so-called Negroes, Latins, and Native American Indian, right? He said, therefore hear now this, thou that art given the pleasure, that dwellest carelessly, that sayest in thy heart, I am. So you saying you am, and none else beside me. So you saying clear that you is the Most High. I shall not sit as a widow. A widow was a widow. When a woman lose her husband, she become a widow, right? That's what we're saying. You're not gonna sit as a widow. Neither shall I know the loss of children, right? And I read in Job 5:4, the children are far from safety, right? Verse 9, but these two things shall come to thee in a moment, in one day. In one day, the loss of children, right? You sign a piece of paper and said, this is going to make America safe. That is pride, right? Isaiah 47:9, but these two things shall come to thee in a moment, in one day, the loss of children and widowhood. They shall come upon thee in their perfection, for the multitude of thy sorcery, and for the great abundance of thy enchantment. For thou hast trust in thy wickedness. Thou hast said, none seeth me. Thy wisdom and thy knowledge it hath pervert thee. And thou hast said in thy heart, I am and I am and none else beside me. Right? So you devil is gonna be destroyed. Right? The Most High gonna destroy you, devil. So by you signing a piece of paper thinking that you save because you sign a piece of paper, boy, you devils super proud. You devils super proud. Right? Let me get this one in Jeremiah. Right? You devils super proud. Right? This is Jeremiah 50, I think it's 51 and right. Let me see Jeremiah. Okay, it's 50:31. Right. This is Jeremiah chapter 50 verse 31. He said, behold, I am against thee, O thou most proud. So the most I see you, the most I call you, devils the most proud. Americas, some of you so-called white people, right? You elite banking family, you are the most proud, right? And the king of Babylon, which is Donald Trump right now, you can see the pride. You can see the pride in that nigga, right? This is Jeremiah 15:31. Behold, I am against thee, O thou most proud, said the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, power of hosts. For thy days come, the time that I will visit thee. So we can see the signature that you put on the paper, the sanction that you can sign. Let me see how they're going to deliver you and deliver your people. How we see how they're going to save the land, save America from them ICBM missile hitting. Let me see. These devil proud. Verse 32, and the most proud shall stumble and fall, and none shall rise him up. And I will kindle a fire in his cities. America gonna burn with thermonuclear missile. They're gonna burn, and it shall devour all wrong about him. All wrong about him. So the Most High gonna destroy you devils, right? You devils have no chance. So the people that you sign not gonna save you, right? The people you sign not gonna save you. You understand? This is Ecclesiasticus chapter 10 verse 7. He said, let me see, start from alright, start from 7. This is Ecclesiasticus chapter 10 verse 7. He said, pride is hateful before the Most High and man, and by both do it one commit iniquity. So pride is hateful before the Most High, because of unrighteous dealing, injury, and riches got by deceit. The kingdom is translated from one people to another. Yes, so the Most High gonna destroy your kingdom, right? Verse 9. Why is earth and ashes proud? You devils you devil is ashes. You from the earth use ashes and you proud. He said, there is not a more wicked thing than a covetous man, and you devils are covetous. For such an one set his own soul on the seal, because while he liveth he casts away his bowel. You devil have no compassion, you have no mercy. This is why you devil gonna be destroyed, right? You devil's gonna be destroyed, right? Let me jump down to verse 12. It said, the beginning of pride is when one departed from the Most High, and his heart is torn away from his maker. Right? So you wanna be like the Most High. You saying I am and none else. You sign on a piece of paper and said they're gonna make America safe. When Yahweh Bashim Yahushua said America gonna be destroyed by thermonuclear missile in 1 hour. America gonna be desolate. Right? Verse 13. He said, for pride is the beginning of sin, and he that had it shall pour out abomination. And therefore the Lord brought upon them strange calamity and overthrow them utterly. Right? Those missile, right? And you devils prepare for slavery, right? You devils prepare for slavery. Verse 14. The Lord had cast down the throne of proud prince, right? The king of Babylon is a proud prince, right? Donald Trump is super proud and set up the meek in their seat, and the meek is gonna be the nation, the Hebrew Israelites, right? With our Lord and Savior Yahweh, King David, the 12 and the 144,000, right? And the 1/3 million children. This is meek that the Heavenly Father gonna set up, right? It's verse 15. The Lord had plucked up the roots of proud nation and planted the lonely in their place. So you understand, the proud nation America gonna be plucked up with what those missiles, right? Verse 16. The Lord overthrew the country of the heathen and destroyed them to the foundation of the earth, right? You understand? So this is what the Most High gonna do to America and this proud and this super proud man right here, right? This super proud man, who think he's signing a piece of paper and think they're gonna save, think they're gonna save America, right? He think this gonna save America. Look, this devil. Look how proud is this devil, right? So he think they're gonna save America, right? Oh boy, you devils finish, and with that, Thomas Lesson was edifying. We want to give our praises and honor and glory to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakodash, double honors to the apostles and elders who rule with a great millstone, and a blessed sanitation to the Akiums in the folk and the earth to pushing the gospel in sincerity and truth. Shalom. Death to Babylon.